Today we'll be starting with a very important topic, that is erythropoiesis. See, this erythropoiesis is a very important essay question. As well as in 5 mark question, they can ask you about the regulation of erythropoiesis. Okay, it's very important 5 mark question. Fine. Now let us discuss erythropoiesis in detail. Okay. So first, what we'll be writing is about definition of erythropoiesis. So it is the process, okay? It is the process of development, okay, of development and differentiation. Very important words. Development, differentiation, and maturation. So erythropoiesis means what? Development of RBC. It is not only development, differentiation and maturation of RBC. Okay, from where? Primitive, from primitive stem cells. Very important. Now this primitive stem cells, I call this as pluripotent hematopoietic stem cell, or else PHSC. Yes or no? So pluripotent hematopoietic stem cell only. All our development, differentiation and maturation of RBC occurs through different stages. Fine. Now when we talk about after definition, next will be your site. Where is this erythropoiesis occurring? Okay, for this we are dividing into 3 stages, that is during intrauterine life. What is happening? During intrauterine life, see, listen carefully, we have stages, that is mesoblastic stage which occurs in yolk sac, mainly in the yolk sac, you all know, but the duration is very important, that is 3rd week to 3 months. Remember, that's 3rd week to 3 months. Okay, so this is your first stage, that is mesoblastic stage. Next is your occurring in the liver and spleen, we call it as hepatic stage. What is the duration? 3 months. So after 3 months, fine. Next will be myeloid stage. What is myeloid stage? It occurs in the bone marrow. Very important. That occurs in the 3rd trimester. Fine. This occurs in the intrauterine life. Next, how it will be in the children? So all the bones, let me use blue color, all the bones with red bone marrow we see in children, then the erythropoiesis occurs over there, and also in the liver and spleen will continue. Fine. Next, very important, that is in adults. That too after 20 years. After 20 years, what really happens? Yes, it occurs in the ends of long bones. What are the ends of long bones? Can you give me examples? Yes, that is femur, humerus, or vertebrae. Yes, any other examples? Skull, sternum, very important. Okay, now, so this is about the adults after 20 years. Fine. Now let us move on with the stages. What really happens? I told you, It occurs from the pluripotent hematopoietic stem cell. That is very important. PHSC, pluripotent hematopoietic stem cell. And what is this pluripotent hematopoietic stem cell? Okay, so these stem cells, they have the ability to give rise to new stem cells. Okay, so they have the ability to give rise to new stem cells that we call it as self-renewal. Okay, I am talking about the characters of the stem cells. First one is self-renewal. Okay, next is the pluripotency. You all know what is the meaning of pluripotency. Anyone? It is the ability to differentiate into any blood cell lines. Any blood cell. So that is our PHSC. Okay. Next, what is doing? It is giving rise to. Let me use blue color. BFUE. What is BFUE? Burst forming unit erythrocyte. Burst forming unit and E is erythrocyte. So this burst forming unit erythrocyte, it is giving rise to thousands of nucleated erythroid progenitor cells. Erythroid progenitor cells. So that BFU burst, there is a burst to give off the nucleated erythroid erythroid precursor cells. Please change it into precursor. Yes or no? Okay. Next, now what happens? Now this burst forming unit erythrocyte is going to give some changes to become, yes, CFUE. What is the C? It is colony. So colony forming unit erythrocyte. Burst forming unit erythrocyte, colony forming unit erythrocyte. So in colony forming unit erythrocyte, what really happens is highly sensitive and very important, is dependent. It is dependent on erythropoietin. So this erythropoietin we will be seeing in regulation. Okay, so this is our CFU, colony forming unit erythrocyte. Okay, so here we will be having the more amount of erythropoietin receptor in the CFU. Fine, this did you understand? Okay, now what really happens? It is forming into proerythroblast. Okay, what are the features of proerythroblast? You should know about the size. Okay, they can ask you in practicals. 15 to 20 microns. 15 to 20 microns, and the nucleus with multiple nucleoli. The nucleus will be multiple nucleoli will be there. Fine. And very important, there will be no hemoglobin. And yes, what is there means mitosis will be occurring. Mitosis will be present. So what are the features? The size 15 to 20 microns. The nucleus will be there with multiple nucleoli. There will be no hemoglobin and mitosis will be present. Okay, fine. Next, this proerythroblast. Okay, this proerythroblast, it is converted into, yes, that is early normoblast. Early yearly normoblast. Okay, now here there will be size reduction. See, as the stages goes on, there will be size reduction. Okay, that is 14 to 17 μm. Okay, what is the features? Yes, the nucleus will be large nucleus, and the nucleoli, yes, the nucleoli will reduce in number, and there will be basophilic, listen carefully, there will be basophilic cytoplasm, and because of this reason we call this yearly normoblast as basophilic erythroblast. What is the reason? Because the cytoplasm is basophilic, so we call it as basophilic erythroblast. Fine. Okay. Next, yes, there will be active mitosis. Okay. Next is our intermediate. So first we saw about yearly. Next is intermediate. Yes, normoblast. Okay. So I told you there will be size reduction. Yes or no? Yes. So size reduction of 10 to 15 μm. 10 to 15 μm. And the nucleus, if you see, it condenses into clumps. Okay, that is chromatin lumps. We call this lumps. Okay, sorry. So the nucleus will be condensing into chromatin lumps. Fine. And here in this stage, the hemoglobin starts to appear. It starts to appear. Okay, so hemoglobin starts to appear and mitosis will be reduced mitosis. Very important. Reduced mitosis. What are the features? Size 10 to 15 μm, nucleus condenses into chromatin lumps. Yes, the hemoglobin starts to appear and there will be reduced mitosis in the intermediate normoblast, and because of this reason we call this stage as polychromatophilic erythroblast. Very important. So intermediate normoblast also called as polychromatophilic erythroblast. Okay. Next, what it forms is orthochromatic normoblast. Okay. So intermediate normoblast, we saw about yearly normoblast, proerythroblast. Okay. Now is our orthochromatic normoblast, also called as late normoblast. Okay, late normoblast. Some books will be there. Fine. So the size will be reduced. Yes or no? Okay. What is the reduced size? It is 7 to 10 μm. Okay. And here it is acidophilic erythroblast. Okay. Here it will be acidophilic erythroblast. Very important. So that is the precursor, that is the last precursor with the nucleus. Okay, and if you look at the nucleus, it is more compact and it is situated near the membrane, that is where the pycnotic membrane or the pycnotic nucleus is extruded. Okay, so here the nucleus is pycnotic nucleus, where it is extruded, there only the nucleus will be present. Now, how will be the cytoplasm will be? Very important, listen carefully. The cytoplasm will be a mature red cell reflecting high hemoglobin content. Very important. High hemoglobin content. That is the orthochromatic normoblast. So here the hemoglobin is fully complement. Fine. And here the mitosis will be absent. Very important. Mitosis is absent where? In this orthochromatic normoblast. Okay. So here the hemoglobin will be fully complement and mitosis will be absent. That is the orthochromatic normoblast. Next, what happens is our important stage, that is reticulocyte. Okay, let me write here. Reticulocyte. See, reticulocyte is nothing but that is reticular nuclear fragments, and because of this the name is given as reticulocyte. Reticular nuclear fragments, and of course the nucleus will be extruded. And this reticulocyte, very important, is slightly larger than RBC. Yes or no? Larger than RBC. If you look at the size, it keeps on decreasing, and yes, the reticulocyte will be slightly larger than RBC. Reticulocyte. Okay, fine. Now, next what really happens? There will be erythrocyte. That is the mature erythrocyte. What is mature erythrocyte? Fine. So this mature erythrocyte is reddish, right? And then it is circular, or we call it as biconcave cells. What is the size? 7 to 8 mu, right? And here we have high amount of hemoglobin content, and it is bright at the center. Why it is bright at the center? Because biconcave shape. So it is 7.2. If you see, approximately it is 7.2 nu size. Fine. Okay. Next, what we are going to see is about the regulation of erythrocytes. This is about the stages. So what all we have seen? Let's revise quickly. PHSC, that is the pluripotent hematopoietic stem cells. Next, we saw about the burst forming unit cell, that is the erythrocyte, and then the colony forming unit, erythrocyte, proerythroblast, early normoblast, which is basophilic erythroblast. Next, intermediate normoblast, that is the polychromatophilic erythroblast, and then orthochromatic or the late normoblast, and then reticulocyte. Then we have the mature erythrocyte. Next, what we are going to see about is the regulation of erythropoiesis. Now, when we talk about the regulation of erythropoiesis, what comes into my mind is about the stimulus. Okay, mainly we discuss about the colony. See, in the colony forming unit erythrocyte, we discuss about the regulation, that is erythropoietin. Yes, that is our regulation of erythropoiesis. First important point. Erythropoietin. Fine. What is the stimulus of erythropoietin? It is mainly hypoxia. Very important. Stimulus for erythropoietin is hypoxia, and this hypoxia, okay, where it will be formed, where this erythropoietin is formed. Okay, stimulus is hypoxia. Now we are going to see the formation of erythropoietin. See, 85% it is formed in the endothelial cells. Endothelial cells of what? Of peritubular capillaries. Peritubular capillaries of renal tubules. Very important. So it is found in the endothelial cells of peritubular capillaries of renal tubules. That is mainly in the kidneys. Okay, mainly in the kidneys. Where in the interstitial cells surrounding the peritubular capillaries. Fine. This is 85%. Remaining 15%, it is found in the liver, hepatic cells, and our Kupffer cells. That is liver. Okay, hepatic cells, Kupffer cells, and also it is found to be in the uterus and also in the brain. Fine. Now, what is the action? It is to increase the RBC through a pathway called Janus kinase receptor pathway. Very important. Janus kinase receptor pathway. Okay, very important. Fine. Now, so the stimulus is mainly hypoxia. This we have known. And the formation 85%, 15% we have seen. Okay. Next very important is about maturation factors. Okay, let us see about this blue color. Maturation factors. What are these maturation factors? Mainly our vitamin B12 and folic acid. For this, you need to know about the biochemistry part of this. Vitamin B12 and the folic acid. Next important thing is dietary factors. Dietary factors. In dietary factors, mainly who will come? Iron. Fine. So, vitamin B12, if you see, I have discussed in biochemistry, but also here, let me just give an introduction. It promotes maturation of RBC. Let me use green color. It promotes maturation of RBC. Fine. It plays a very important role in the folic acid synthesis. Folic acid synthesis of nucleic acid DNA. Fine. So the source is only animal tissues and the absorption is from the ileum. This is very important. Okay. Next, about folic acid, the important sources are the green leafy vegetables. Next, the function is about maturation of RBC. Okay. Next is about what? Iron. So iron, I always remember about iron deficiency anemia if there is decreased iron. Fine. Okay. So this is all about the regulation of erythropoiesis. Okay. And we learned about these different stages and also site definition. Okay. So this is all about the erythropoiesis. Like, subscribe my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.